What's up, everybody? Noah Kids back here for my review of Love in the Maldives. A travel writer goes to the Maldives and hears about a legendary shipwreck. With the help of her underwater resorts guest experience expert, she might discover love instead of a buried treasure. This one stars Jocelyn Hutton and Jake Manley, who are actually married in real life. This is a film I was not all that interested in because there wasn't a whole lot of marketing during the last Hallmark film, and that's normally where you're going to get people's attention for your next Hallmark film, with your stars or with a really good preview with a lot of ads, with a lot of exposure to your film. Love in the Maldives is a really solid film here. Great chemistry between our two leads here. They're married, of course they're going to have good on-screen chemistry. However, what really works here is the script. A couple moments here and there don't work, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But I really enjoy these films that have to do with being on an island and looking for treasure or a hidden gem. There was a film last year called Hidden Gems that I really did enjoy. It became one of my favorite films of last year from Hallmark Channel. Love in the Maldives is not as good as that one, but it's pretty darn good. This movie does have beautiful underwater shots as well as excellent cinematography, and really makes you feel like, hey, it's warm outside, and in some places it's warm. Love in the Maldives does have a couple issues though, and I'll get into those right now. The ending feels a bit rushed. After our big climax happens, it kind of just ends a little too quickly. They are completely fine with each other now, all's forgiven, and I feel like that's an issue with a couple of the Hallmark movies this year where it's not as big of a deal as it should be, and they kind of just rush it. But what really does make this film a little bit cheesy is this movie does have an actor named Jake Manley who is very standoffish at some points. He's very wooden, but he bounces nicely off of his wife, Jocelyn Hutton. Ray Parker, played by Jocelyn, and Jared, played by Jake, do have really good on-screen chemistry, as well as written chemistry. The screenplay for this is really enjoyable, very well done, but I'm not going to say this is a great film because it's a movie that has some issues. There's a scene with the turtle that I don't think really needed. It was just kind of her staring at it, and yes, I'm sure there's a meaning behind it, but you could have had some dialogue explain it a little bit more, or a side character explain something, say, hey, he's over there if you want to see him. But Love in the Maldives does have some good things about it, namely our chemistry and the cinematography. I enjoyed this movie a lot more than I thought I would. Love in the Maldives is a decent little surprise here. I'm going to give Love in the Maldives a B. I really did enjoy this one, and I cannot wait to see what we get next week, because next week is The Professional Bridesmaid with Hunter King and Chandler Massey. And then we have The Wedding Cottage with Aaron Krakow and Brendan Penny. Next Sunday, we have a Hallmark Dayspring movie in The Blessing Bracelet for Easter. So, we have an Easter film. It's not going to be an Easter film. It's going to be more like a faith-based film, so I'm looking forward to that one. But stay tuned, because I got a lot more reviews coming to you guys. If you want to know the rating for it, the ratings for Love in the Maldives is in. Last week, A Picture of Her got 1.73, and Love in the Maldives got 1.38. So, a little bit down. Not too surprising, because we didn't have a major star like Tyler Hynes or Rhiannon Fish, but they are down. Nothing to be worried about. Next week, I'm sure they're going to be a little bit higher, and then the week after that, it will be higher. Then we have A Pinch of Portugal, and then Hearts in the Game. Hearts in the Game has Aaron Cahill, and A Pinch of Portugal has Heather Hemmons and Luke Mitchell. And Hearts in the Game has Aaron Cahill and Marco Grazzini. I'm going to say that name wrong. I'm pretty sure I said his name wrong. But there you go, everybody. There's my review of Love in the Maldives. I will see all of you guys next time.